Hi, Trevor here, reflecting on life through music. Thank you for stopping by. Well, coming again today, you're very, very welcome. I trust you enjoyed my last video on I Heard the Bells of Christmas Day, and we looked at, I wish we could hear the bells a little bit more at the moment, and the stunning version from the Casting Crowns. And so that was the first carol I was going to look at this year as we come out to Christmas soon. The next one was written in 1962. The lyrics by then married couple Noel Regney, who did the lyrics, and music Gloria Shane. Now, this song was in a very tenuous time indeed in what was called the Cold War. We had missiles in Cuba pointed at the US, and we had missiles in Europe pointed at Russia. And it was pretty close to the button being pressed. Very scary times at all. Of course, I wasn't around this time, but the whole world kind of was holding its breath a little bit at this particular moment. And these two, and Gloria and Noel said, hang on a minute, we don't want this to happen. And so there's more than actually just us that don't want this to happen. Many people don't want this to happen. And so they wrote this song as a plea for peace. And I'm very happy to say that over the next couple of weeks or so, much negotiating happened and the button never got pressed. I think this is the closest we've ever come to nuclear war. Well, apart from Japan being bombed in the Second World War, but all out nuclear war. So this song kind of came out just at that time, a plea for peace. Do you hear what I hear? Now, this is an absolutely beautiful song. Again, I'm looking at a song that's perhaps a little bit more obscure in Christmas time, but the words are really strong. And what I love about this song is the progression of the lyrics. So we start off with the night wind to the little lamb. Do you see what I see? And what the night wind is referring to is a star with its tail as big as a kite. It's pretty big sight, absolutely there. The night wind whispering to the little lamb, hey, do you see what I see? It's a star as big as a kite. Then we get to the next verse, and the little lamb who's been absolutely captivated by seeing the star, hey, to the shepherd boy, hey, do you hear what I hear? A song ringing through the sky with his voice as big as the sea. So I can almost picture this scene, the little lamb just nestling in the shepherd boy's lap as it coos to him, hey, do you want to hear what I hear? The shepherd boy to the mighty king, hey, do you know what I know? A child who shivers in the cold, let us bring him silver and gold. Now, there are parallels, obviously, to the Christmas story here. We've got angels, we've got shepherds, and we've got now the mighty king. And for the first time in the song, we refer to a child shivering in the cold, now referring to baby Jesus in Bethlehem. Let us bring him silver and gold. So what's the mighty king going to do? Well, he says, that was a pretty incredible message. Hey, to people everywhere, listen to what I say. Pray for peace, people everywhere, the child sleeping in the night. He will bring us goodness and light. The thing I love about this particular song is its progression from the smallest to the greatest. Normally it's the other way around, isn't it? Normally we have a great thing that's done and then it just filters down to the rest of us. But no, this is the other way around. We've got the night wind, we've got the lamb, we've got the shepherd boy, and then we've got the king, and the king making that proclamation to the world. But it started with the night wind, didn't it? Now, the little lamb could have missed that message completely, but it was really, really attentive to the night wind. I can almost imagine the night, this thing happening at night, perhaps when the little lamb was trying to get to sleep. But, you know, we go, little lamb, night wind, little lamb, shepherd boy, mighty king, everywhere. And there's some intensity and urgency in these lyrics, I'm thinking, and that is we didn't want the Cold War to escalate into all-out nuclear war. And of course, it's only the mighty king that will actually declare peace. A little lamb's not going to do it, and the shepherd boy's not going to do it, but the king can do it. Hey, instead of us pressing the button, let us go to that little stable in Bethlehem, the child sleeping in the night. He will bring goodness and light. And thank goodness peace got averted in 1962. And I think in this day and age, you know, I often think about those that are given the orders, you know, to attack this or to ransack that village, and that's really where it starts. It's in that split decision where you might have an order, hey, can you do this? Well, the orders need to be followed, don't they? But at the same time, we've got to also think about the ramifications of the things that we do and the things that we can avoid. And the night wind, the little lamb, is calling to the mighty kings in this world and saying, hey, come on. But even if we think about the town of Bethlehem at the moment in Israel, probably not the most peaceful of places. We don't have sleep in heavenly peace happening in Bethlehem right now. And I think, you know, this song is just calling out with its urgency even still, the night wind to the lamb, to the shepherd boy, to the mighty king. A child shivering in the night, may we bring him silver and gold. So again, my plea to any world leaders that may be watching this video, stop. Just stop. Have a think about what's happening. Listen to the little lambs of this world speaking to the mighty kings. Well, let's get on to some clips. This was first recorded by the Harry Shimon Chorale in 1962, and that particular Christmas album sold 250,000 copies leading up to that Christmas. But the first, I suppose, televised recording, we got Bing Crosby in 1963 on the Bob Hope Christmas show. And here we've got Bing Crosby singing, Do You Hear What I Hear? Move forward to 1987, Whitney Houston. Now, we all know what an incredible voice she's got. The album that this song was off in 2011, 42 weeks in the charts, and also in 2018, 20 weeks in the charts. Interestingly, this particular version does not have the first verse. It doesn't have the night wind talking to the little lamb. It starts with the little lamb. There we go. In 2013, I'll go to 2019 first. Pentatonics came out with a version. Here's a beautiful clip with some beautiful dancing. Got to number 9 in the charts. I've got the official clip on that one. Go back to 2012. We've got the Celtic Women having a bit of a go at it. Absolutely stunning version of that one. Move forward to 2013, Carols by Candlelight in Melbourne, an Australian institution. Here we're with Dave Hobson and Bo Woodbridge. Bo's only young here, singing to quite a big televised Australian audience in some countries in the world. Move forward to 2017, we've got Laura Osnes with the Tabernacle Choir also singing an absolutely beautiful version of that one. Beautiful video work in this particular clip as well, so good to actually see that one. And so the links to those 6 clips are in the description below, and I've also included my last video on my other Christmas song that I'm looking at this year, I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day. Very much similar themes here. and that is we all want peace in this world, but it's got to start with our hearts, one person at a time. And so if you want to recap on that video, that was there for you as well. Well, from Life Reflections for Music, thank you for your engagements this year. It's been absolutely wonderful. And a Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope you have a really, really special time with your loved ones. Well, we're going to move on next time. We're going to look at a couple of the people that do reoccur in Melbourne Carols by Candlelight, because they've had some pretty amazing careers themselves. We're going to start with David Hobson. So until then, I'll catch you around. Bye for now.